bad news, baby. This the way, bad news, baby. No, I'm going crazy. No, I be strapped like the Navy. Don't try to play. We back again, man. You know who it is. It's Bad News Baby. That's the way, Bad News Baby. You heard? Today we got a special artist, and actually my SkreetMadeAmerica, you feel me, movement manager. You know what I'm saying? SmokeDecent Interview.
Hey, you already know how I go, man. It's your boy SmokeDecent, the superstar. SkreetMadeAmerica, man. Trapper, don't say trapper, it ain't me, man. Y'all already know how we coming with it, man. What it do, my guy?
You already know. You know, a lot of fans support you. They got a little questions. We're going to get right to it.
Mm-hmm.
First question. How long since you made SkreetMadeAmerica? How long has it been an organization?
Well, shit. It's like, it's almost like a reboot in the way of speaking because, see, I was Top South Music at first. You know what I'm saying? So SkreetMadeAmerica pretty much is Top South Music. I had a little situation going on a few years back, maybe about 5-6 years back or whatever. And it kind of like died down. So, you know what I'm saying? I guess about the last 3 years, let me get that. The last 3 years or something like that, you know. I'd have been SkreetMadeAmerica, been building that with my partner Solo Dolo, you know what I'm talking about? So yeah, about 3 years.
3 years, okay, that's good.
Three years seriously. You know what I'm saying? On knowing that SkreetMadeAmerica.
So it was longer than that, but 3 years you took it strongly seriously.
Yeah, SkreetMadeAmerica been here for real, you know what I'm saying? Just being called up a shit in the way of speaking, you know what I'm saying?
Cool. I'm glad to be a part of that movement, man.
For sure.
Next question for you today. Do you plan on dropping a new mixtape soon, coming out again? Or are you going to give it a little bit of time?
Well, shit, now I'm always going to drop some music. I don't know how soon I'm going to be dropping nothing new because, like, I just did a EP, you know what I'm saying? I just did an EP called Part of Myself. Y'all can find that streaming everywhere, you know what I'm saying? We already out here with that, and I followed that up with a single, you know what I'm saying, that dropped on New Year's called Just Like Me, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Okay. And you know that 2 a.m. blowing up, man.
Oh, you fuck with that 2 a.m.?
Shouts out that 2 a.m.
Hey, 2 a.m.
That they try to do me in.
That's a track off of the EP. Part of Myself is actually track number 2. It was produced by V the Hitmaker, you know what I'm saying, right out here in Bad News City. Shouts to V the Hitmaker, you know what I'm saying. I recorded that joint with the boy Cook Chardonnay, you know what I'm saying. Big shouts to Cook Chardonnay, you know what I'm saying. Everybody familiar with him know that's Tory Lane's piano, so I like working with people.
Yeah, I got a song that's done by him too. Me and Solo Dolo, actually. Shout out Solo Dolo, man.
Shout out Solo Dolo.
We got to get you in the interview, broadcast, podcast, and everything next time, man. Know what I'm saying? Next question for you today is, in the future, where do you see yourself in your rap career coming up in 10 years? Either with a movement or independent wise?
Well, I'm gonna be independent. I know I'm gonna be an independent person because I'm building a label. You know what I'm saying? So
True.
In 10 years, that's a decade. So the decade, shit, I see SkreetMadeAmerica being like the next Def Jam or the next QC, something like that. You know what I'm saying? If I had the a short term goals, like, and as far as artists go, like, within the next 2 to 5 years, I could see SmokeDecent, the artist, under SkreetMadeAmerica. You know what I'm saying? Working with some of your other big names in the game, you know what I'm saying? Whoever's popping at the time. It might not be the Lil Baby like now, whoever, you know what I'm saying? But also in a short term goal, where I see the artist SmokeDecent doing that, I see the brand, the label, SkreetMadeAmerica being growing, and that the artists under that, I see them starting to work with major names. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the goal anyway.
Next question. Everybody want to know, how did you come up with that great hit, Play for Play? Like, would you just vibe one day and just wrote stuff down? Was you already thinking about it? Like,
that's dope, yo. I ain't gonna hold you like
walking and just rapping your head.
Nah, it's like how I come up with my shit. Like it be a moment. My shit happen in moments. It's like whatever going on in my life, right? So what happened there was I was finna have this meeting with Authentic Empire. You know what I'm saying? So I slaved to Georgia, had a meeting with Authentic Empire, and I had a catalog of music that I wanted to present to him, but I wanted to record something specifically for that. You know what I'm talking about? So I recorded a song that I sounded like it could be some authentic Empire type shit. You know what I'm saying? So you listen to Play After Play, it sound like something that they would back up, or you know what I'm saying? Something you could hear Fujiani or Money Moo or somebody doing, you know what I'm saying? So I actually went to the studio like 3 days before the meeting with Authentic Empire and recorded that song. I wrote it one night, went to the studio the next morning, recorded it, you know what I'm talking about? I didn't even have a final copy of the song when I made it to Georgia. I didn't have a final copy of the song when I made it to the meeting, you know what I'm saying? But as I'm sitting in the meeting, my homeboy, my engineer, shouts to Soldier T, Lux Gang and this thing, you know what I'm saying? My engineer emailed me the track, the final cut, you know what I'm saying? He chopped the fuck out of that bitch, so there you go, and I presented it like that. That song's for Authentic Empire, man.
Shots out Authentic. Do you plan on combining the movement, the SkreetMadeAmerica movement, with like Authentic Empire or any other movements in the rap industry?
I mean, like once my shit get to going, like I said, I hope it get. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna combine it, but I would definitely like to partner with some people, you know what I'm saying? Like I got some artists out here. I'm a dope one myself, and I wouldn't mind like, you know, collabing with some of their artists or producers, videographers and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to working with different labels out there.
True. Next question for you today is, and we back again, man. We back again. Shouts out to SmokeDecent, man. Next question for him today is, how do you feel about George Floyd and all this police brutality coming harming to our black people and our black youth?
See, now that right there, boy, that's a touchy subject right there. Like, of course I feel fucked up about that, you know what I'm saying? Like, we've been going through this bullshit right there forever, you know what I'm saying? Before me and you know what I'm saying? So it's just sad that for it to be 2021 and well, that happened to him before 2021, but like it's just sad that that's still happening, period. But with George Floyd in particular, like that crushed me too, cause we saw that. We watched that on camera, like it was his death was actually filmed, you know what I'm saying? I'm not completely.
He telling the officer he can't breathe.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not completely sure what happened to that officer or whatever. I can't remember exactly because I was tapped in, but like just the fact that could happen to us on camera, you know. So I was actually disgusted by it.
Facts.
Yeah, I was disgusted by it. I mean, like.
And what about Trayvon Martin? You know, that's been a minute ago. Everybody forgetting about Trayvon Martin. He was just walking home from the store, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, and that was like, I ain't gonna say that was the beginning of the shit, but that's when I feel like that's when the new day and age, like the 2000 babies and everybody started to, you know what I mean, really get heated about it. You know what I'm saying? Cause this, like I said, this shit been going on, yo. You know what I'm saying? This shit really been going on. It's just way more televised now. We could put it out there more now. Hey, look, this BadNewzBaby podcast, we cutting any corners?
Nah, we ain't cutting no corners.
I can cuss and all that.
You do whatever you want, man.
Hey, man, fuck them people. You heard me? Like
I say fuck the law, man.
Yeah, it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's not all of them. Probably not bad. I'm sure they're not.
Yeah, I know a good one.
But
I was actually a couple days ago. I walked on the interstate. Has a bitch just got off of work. I'm like, man, fuck that. I ain't walking down all this long ass road. I'm about to hit the interstate. Thinking I'm slick. I got all the way to goddamn, you know where the bridge come from, coming where we at going towards Hampton. By the Coliseum, that little turn.
Right, I got
it. The state police pulled up on me, man. I'm like, what the fuck? He ain't even arrest me though. He said, you know I could lock you up right now, right?
For what?
Cause you're not supposed to be on the interstate. That's illegal. Walking on the interstate. I ain't know that, cause I'm like, I be seeing people standing on this bitch and everything. Hell yeah. On some crazy shit. Man, that nigga took me way back to Hampton. And dropped me off.
What?
But I actually fucked with him, cause instead of doing that, he could have took me way to jail, you feel me? To the state jail on top of that.
Understand.
You feel me? So he was actually cool for that one. But most of them is fucked up, though.
Yeah, true.
I know an officer that charged me. I ain't even do the crime he charged me with. You feel me?
I can dig it. I mean, like, it's like I feel like with the time we living in now, you know, people, the world is so crazy. injustice, you know what I'm saying? Police getting away with murder out here, rest in peace Breonna Taylor and shit like that. People in their homes ain't doing nothing to get murdered out here. And, you know, and I feel like, I ain't gonna say, I pray that it don't get worse before it get better, but it definitely gotta be an eye-opener in the younger mind, you know what I'm saying? They gotta have to look at life different, you know what I'm saying, in order to deal with what's going on, because when it happens, politics take over. So then you got these young black folks, or these old black folks, the case may be, that's uneducated out here and don't know how to handle the situation. Then you got them who got the politics in their pocket, the government in their pocket, and they can get away with murder. You know what I'm talking about? They can go to court and know what to say. They got the bag to fight it. Like, it's, hey, man.
Facts.
Yeah.
I feel like the new time that's coming, all the fucked up shit, I feel like the world is coming to the end shortly. With all the fucked up shit that's going on, like Corona. Yeah. I feel like that's starting the world coming to the end.
Yeah, I can dig it. Hey, look. Let me tell you, it's like BadNewzBaby podcast. I'll keep it real. Try Smoke Decent Superstar. Like, I'm from the trenches, yo. Like the country. I ain't originally from Newport News, Virginia. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Northern Neck, Virginia, down there like close to where Chris Brown from a little ghost town called Langston County.
Shout out to Langston County,
you already know 4 times stand up, you know what I'm saying? And like growing up down there was a little bit rough for me in the time that I came up, and you know, you had like Corona, like if the Corona had happened back then when I was growing up, like I could honestly say that like my little neighborhood, they probably wouldn't even pay no attention to it. You know what I'm saying? Like it was fucked up out there, like saying that this is serious, this Corona shit, but like we've already been living hard lives. You know what I'm saying? We already been living the hardest times in the world, so like it shouldn't be nothing to adjust a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like my OGs is dead. Like the niggas that made me, they dead and all that. You know what I'm saying? I got some cousins. My best friend locked up right now. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that, whatever. And like they wish that they could be here to help us fight this shit right here. So like I'm still mourning. I'm still glad to be here right now. You know what I mean? So like I'm gonna take precautions with this Corona. Y'all, my bad. Y'all ain't got no mask on now. I'm gonna wear the mask. Wear your damn mask. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
but I'm gonna live my life.
No man.
Yeah, but I'm gonna live my life though. Standing the same, I'm gonna live my life, man, with precautions. You know what I'm saying? It's my thoughts on the Corona.
Man. Shout out to Solo Dolo, man.
Shout out to
my
Solo
nigga
Dolo.
Beat It, man.
Yeah, my partner. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that. One of my closest friends suffered with the Corona, and like some of his symptoms were like he lost his smell and his taste and stuff like that. But after a few weeks and taking the right precautions, he's straight now. You know, so we can't handle this.
I ain't even gonna lie, I ain't even believe in Corona like that until it actually happened to him, cause I knew him. So it's like, damn, this shit real. You can't play with this shit, man.
Right.
Next question: how you now? You know, Martin Luther King Day, which you know his birthday was the 15th, 14th.
Right.
You know, how you feel about Martin Luther King? Black Lives Matter, man.
Hey, man, do they y'all? You know what I'm saying?
It matters to us.
Yeah, man. But Martin Luther King, man, I love him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he was a big pillar in our culture, man. He definitely stood for something, you know what I mean, and gave us something to fight for and all of that. And I feel like it goes back to what I was saying earlier, but the new generation, education gotta be there. Like, we always gonna know about MLK because we got Martin Luther King Day, man. Happy birthday to Martin Luther King type shit. And but do we know about him for real? It's like, do they young people really know what they went through and how he marched up and down the road and got attacked by dogs and spat on and rocks thrown at him and stuff like that. So like, as far as Martin go, and then let me elaborate on that too, cause look, I love what Martin Luther King did for the culture, but then you can't even talk about him without talking about Malcolm. And if I was back in them days, if I was back in them days, man, I probably would have been more of a Malcolm kind of guy. I ain't really with nobody putting their hands on me without no, you know what I'm saying, repercussions and all that, cop or not, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely would have been a Malcolm kind of guy. That whole don't fight violence with violence thing that Martin was teaching, okay, I can dig it, so we could have save face and like the better person. But at the end of the day, it's like a sacrifice too, because we not gonna fight the violence back, then we just gonna die. You feel what I'm talking about? So
Facts.
we
gotta take back over, man. They can't control everything.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
And I'm gonna take it back way to history days.
Shit,
Way to the history days. You know, they said, whatchamacallit, discovered America.
Christopher Columbus
Discovered America. But how can he discover something that we already in? We already here, so how can you discover it?
So that's your belief, like he discovered shit,
The
right?
Indians was already there before he got there. So how can he discover it?
Well, I'm like, me, to my kids, anybody, Christopher Columbus ain't discovered shit. You know what I'm talking about? He ain't discovered shit, and that's just another example of the same shit be going on right now. Greatness is being taken from people, you know what I'm saying, and other people are reaping the benefits of it, you know what I'm talking about? But nah, Christopher Columbus ain't discovered America. I feel like the Africans had already been coming over here and trading with the Indians and all that, and then I actually feel like it was the African on the ship that helped Christopher Columbus get here, you know what I'm saying, showed him the way, right? And then when they got here, they took over the land, and you know what they did to the Indians and all that. Yeah.
Facts,
American
man.
history.
Long live our ancestors, man.
Yeah.
And you know, another thing. How do you feel about Barack Obama? As far after the time that he's not in the White House, because fuck Trump, man. We need Barack back.
I mean, I fuck with Barack. Barack, first and foremost, man, shouts to the first black president, you know what I'm saying? Like, sheesh. That's his moment
I
of
can't
time.
even say he a first black president, because it was
True.
actually a first black president before him.
Yeah, that, but they, and
ago.
I heard that. I'm familiar with that too, but so let me reword.
He's the first
acknowledgeable one.
Yeah,
right.
known
In our
black
day,
president.
and time. So like, man, salute to Barack for even that. You know that had to be a hard job. Like to be a black man and go in there and
Shout
do
out
something
Michelle, too.
that don't
Gotta
nobody
be hard
want you
being
to
the
do.
first
You know what I'm
lady.
saying? So, I mean, yeah, both of them, but there got to be something hard to do, like
president, because you got to do everything.
yeah, and no, you don't. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't got to do everything. You just getting held responsible for everything. You understand what I'm talking about? Because, see, presidents got to go through a lot of shit before they make a final decision on shit. And their name is the one being put up top. They the man for it. You heard what I'm talking about? So I honestly feel like it's a lot of shit that went on during Obama's time that probably wasn't even in his favor, but he had to sign off on it because, you know, it's more of them in there than it is of us at the time still. You know, they just gave us the face for a while, made us feel a little equal and all that, but man, Obama couldn't do shit for real. He did what he could do.
Fact.
He made us
He
feel
did
good.
his best.
He made us feel good again, you know what I'm saying? Obama couldn't do shit.
He the only reason I started voting. I ain't even gonna cap.
See, there you go. Obama did that kind of shit. Now you got young black men voting and stuff like that. But for real, like as far as changing the world for black people, Obama do shit. Obamacare, shouts to Obamacare. That was dope for a while.
Fact. What's another question? Do you plan on living in Virginia forever or making it out of Virginia and just coming back as like a visit place?
I love the V. Big shouts to VA9. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, eventually I can see me probably moving out of Virginia, but I can also see me owning property here. You know, it's just all about,
Fact.
you know, giving back to where you from and all this. I can see me owning property here as my own and for others, like on some real estate type stuff. And then goddamn, but having a dope house here, you know what I'm saying? And they always can come to the V whenever, you know what I'm saying, and wherever, you know what I'm talking about. But
Fact.
I can see me living somewhere like I don't know though. I ain't never really no place grab me like, yeah, I got to live there, like Georgia, Atlanta, North Carolina, Los Angeles. Like none of that shit grabs me like, yeah, I need to leave Virginia and go there. Not even for this music shit, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. See, a place I would like to visit is Nevada, Los Angeles.
That's crazy. Why you say that though, bro? Like I wouldn't, you know.
Cause you know, I used to want to be a YouTuber. I'm still gonna be a YouTuber on the side of the music business.
True.
Like CJ is so cool, a YouTuber inspired me. And, you know, it's like so many good shit out there, like good jobs, good schools, good houses. You know what I'm saying?
True.
That's like a good part, and that not like where you gotta worry about something happening as if you in the hood or something. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm still love my hood forever from the hood.
I mean, I'm a hood nigga, you know what I'm saying? But I think it's important that we do get back though, because like that's what it is. Like kids don't look up to the doctors and Lord, they look up to the hood niggas. So being as you consider yourself a hood nigga, I think it's important for us to always get back. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You know, and then being a hood nigga, like you got it. That depends on what a person calls a hood nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I consider myself a hood nigga because I still live in the fucking hood, like right now. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah.
Facts. I consider myself a hood nigga because goddamn, I grew up in the trenches. I lived in the trenches. I survived the trenches. And to this day, I'm still in the trenches.
It's true. It's true. Hey, let me ask you a question. I ain't trying to take over your interview or nothing like that, but this just remind me of one of the people that gets under my skin out there. How you feel about your boy Vlad? How you think he'll feel about you doing what you doing the same shit Vlad do, but just ain't asking me nothing crazy?
Man, I feel like he probably gonna hate it, but fuck it. Cause you know why? I'm different. I'm not like everybody. I'm a different breed. You know what I'm saying? He take questions too far. See me, I don't even have questions listed. I come ask you random questions. You feel me? I don't go deep into your history, into your background as far as like locked up and shit. You feel me? Shootings and shit. I don't do that like him. He's trying to get information for the police. I don't do that. I ain't never been police and never will be.
I can dig it.
Any more questions?
Shit, nigga, this your interview, nigga. This your interview. It's your boy SmokeDecent, the superstar, man. Right here, Trapper, man. If it don't say Trapper, probably ain't me, man. Hey, man, I just want to tell the people, make sure they go check out my podcast. I got a podcast out there, The Culture Effect, man. You could catch that on anchor.fm/The Culture Effect. But it's also on other platforms, too. Spotify, Google Podcasts, you know what I'm saying, Breaker, stuff like that. Check out my music, man. Google me, man. SmokeDecent. You heard me, man. Follow me on Instagram at your boy Decent. That's YABOY Decent, DECENT. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on everywhere at your boy Decent. You know what I'm talking about? Also, follow my YouTube channels too, man. My label channel, man. YouTube at SkreetMadeAmerica. Make sure you say Skreet with a K, not a T. SKREET. You know what I'm talking about? SkreetMadeAmerica. Pretty much that's how you find me, man. I got so much going on. It'll take a minute to sit here and tell you them all. So just Google SmokeDecent. Google SkreetMadeAmerica.
What about your radio station?
See what I'm talking about? But when you Google SmokeDecent, that's going to pop up. But while we here, 101.5, The Culture, I do got a radio station. That's it's playing now on Zeno Radio. It's like a little platform. I don't even think the platform is really based in the United States, for real. I ain't really sure, but I fell across it.
Some place from Canada.
I fell across it, and goddamn, I looked into it, so I was able to stream music and offer a platform for other artists to be able to be heard out here too. So look for that, man. 101.5, The Culture. You know what I'm saying? So.
Man, yeah. Also, don't you got a special deal this week for the radio station?
Yeah, we was working on something, but like we got it's a little discrepancy with that, ladies and gentlemen. And if you following me out there on social media, y'all go check out my pages and all that, and y'all can see what's going on with that right now. But yeah, stay tapped in with me though. You know what I mean? Oh, new merch on the way too, man. SkreetMadeAmerica clothing coming soon. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
SkreetMade #SkreetWay, man.
Yeah.
BadNewzBaby. That's the way Bad News made me. You heard?
That's it. That's what we got.
Yeah.
Hey man, it's your boy Decent, man. Thank y'all, man. I appreciate you for having me, my boy.
I know. It's bad news, baby. It's the way bad news, baby. No, I'm going crazy. No, I be strapped like the Navy. Don't try to play. It's bad news, baby. It's bad news, baby. It's the way bad news, baby. No, I'm going crazy. No, I be strapped like the Navy. Don't try to play. It's bad news, baby.